After my biological son got maltreated, I handed over my company to my adopted son. On my way home, I had an accident. I showed my adopted son's car and asked him to save me. He rushed to my car. In my mind, I thought I was safe, but for me to see, it is all a pretend. He handcuffed me to the car and said he is the one who planned the accident and that he is the one who did all the bad things at home, not my biological son. He laughed and left me there to die. My biological son rushed to save me, but it is too late as I had lost my life. Now, I am given a second chance, exactly a day before handing over my company to my adopted son. I see my adopted son throwing his bag to my biological son. My husband and mother-in-law watch, and it seems normal to them. Later, I go to my biological son's room and see that he only has a few clothes. I ask the maid whether these are all the clothes my son has, and she says yes. I then give the maid some money to buy things my biological son will need. I go myself to buy clothes and luxury items for him and ask the maid to take them to my son's room. When the adopted son returns from school, he finds the gifts and thinks they are his. When the maid tells him he is not the owner of the gifts, the adopted son beats her. When my son tries to stop him from beating the maid, he also beat him and asks the maid to bring the gifts to his own room. When I find out what happened, I rush to my adopted son's room and ask him to give back the gifts. He is surprised and asks whether I am serious. Right then, my husband and mother-in-law try to stop me. They say that since I am going to give the company to the adopted son tomorrow, I should not mind this little gift he took, but I ignore them and demand the adopted son to return the gifts. When he refuses, I call the police. At first, they all thought I am joking until they see the police arrive. Now the question is, will the biological son get the company?